Boo! Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Elestrals. This is actually the first time we've ever played Elestrals. We are going to jump right into Elestrals, which is kind of interesting, because they just released a new online client. It's for Elestrals Clash, which is the new TCG, and yeah, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see how good it is. I've also heard that this game is incredibly free-to-play friendly. Actually, it is entirely free-to-play friendly because you do not have to spend a single card or a single cent on a single card, even unlike Pokemon or something like that, where you still have to like craft cards, even though you get given a ton. You still have to like craft some other cards here or there. This is, you have everything. That's what I've seen. That's what I've heard. I've also heard good things from people that I also really enjoy in terms of content creators say really good things about Elestrals just as as a whole, just Elestrals in general. I've seen a bit of gameplay of Elestrals. It never really caught on for me, but I think playing it might change my mind, or at the very least, I'm open to changing my mind. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have high hopes for Elestrals as a whole. I'm not expecting much from the online client because it is not a AAA company or like a big multi-million-dollar company like Konami or the Pokemon company, or hell, even like Magic has a very good company. I mean, it's not Cygames as well. So overall, not expecting like an insane client or anything like that. But that being said, we got to talk about something before we jump to the Elestrals, and that is this hilarious event that took place. It is a custom rule set, Destined Rivals. It's Arab only, which is peak. But that had nothing to do with anything, by the way. The actual thing is that it is a no ban list, Dark Magician and Blue Eyes only event. Single elim, one deck, very funny. And gee, I wonder what the top deck is. Oh, is that Blue Eyes with triple Pot of Greed, triple Graceful Charity? Whoa! Who would have guessed? Oh, what's in second? Yeah, Blue Eyes. This time playing Bestials. And also VFD. And King Calamity. And then, of course, Blue Eyes. 10 out of 10. No, it's a perfect event. Let's move on. Oh, I love that. Oh, I find that so funny. Nothing about that isn't perfect. That's all. I just found that extremely funny and figured I'd share it with y'all. There we go. There we go. There we go. Elestrals. Here we go. We're gonna start the tutorial. I've never played this game, so of course we need the tutorial. Okay, you know, I did turn down the sound and it didn't matter. It's always so loud. Why is it always so loud? Why is everything so loud all the time? It's fine. Defeat your opponent by reducing their spirits below zero. Below zero. You have to put them in the negative. Oh, you can't see. There's a little... Oh, you can see. Welcome, caster. I see you are eager to fight. Let's not waste time. Drag the Elestral Astro Rabbit to cast it. You have up to 4 Elestral. You can have up to 4 Elestrals on field. Choose a location for Astro Rabbit. I'm gonna put him over here. Select up to 1 spirits. These are your spirits. They are vital, as they act not only as your health, but as a resource to cast your cards. That seems counterintuitive, but I guess that's not that. No, I hate that. It's fine. Let's have it be. Let's see what happens. Choose 1 spirit to give to your Elestral. This is called enchanting. Every card needs a spirit to exist on the field. Okay. I gave it a specific thing. Cast in attack or cast in defense. Shouldn't I have cast it in defense because it's got significantly more defense? Good job. Since we have no other actions in the main phase, we can proceed to battle phase. It has a battle phase, chat. There's a specific phase for combat. Yeah, I love combat. I love when there is a specific designated time to punch people in the face. if there is not a specific moment to punch people in the face, I think it doesn't work nearly as well. So I like that. That's a good, that is a good. If your Elestrals is in attack position, you can attack your opponent's Elestrals. If there are no Elestrals, you can attack their Spirits deck directly instead. Wait, where? Over here? Oh, okay. Good to know. Can anyone hear him? Am I not coming through? Cars don't exist, they can't hurt you. Get ready to clash! Clash! Your opponent that guy is in attack position. It means their attack value, they use their attack value when in battle. Your Astro Rabbit is in defense position, which means you will use the defense value in battle. Your Astro Rabbit's defense is higher than the other guy's attack. There is no point for them to attack you. Awesome. Let's pass and begin your turn. And then we have Frigicub in attack position. Okay. Using, I don't know, does it matter? I guess this one? The game audio is a bit too loud? Yeah! Yeah, imagine if I could change that. Imagine if they allowed me to do that. I'll just mute, it's fine. Yeah! Yeah, imagine. It'd be really cool. Why do they... Every game does this. I hate it. I can't stand it. They don't give you a way to immediately change the sound. I don't know why they do this. I don't... Every game does this. It's like, you log in, and then immediately... What the fuck is happening? What the fuck just happened? Did I just fucking loot? What? What just happened? Look, Did you see how low my sound was? Did you see how low my sound is? It still sounds like a fucking train coming through. God damn. After any action, self-chain, confirmation, auto-pause, always pause with face-down runes. Oh, I have a promo code. Hey, I'm working on getting a promo code for this, by the way. Just letting you know. Can I go back to the tutorial? I have no idea what I'm doing. God damn, it's still so loud. What the hell? Okay, that's a little better. Wait, how... Where do I... How do I go back to the... Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. I found it. I found the tutorial button. I should have clicked the big play button. Master Duel while updating. Be like, no. Finding a worthy... What do you mean? It's a tutorial. What's going on? It's fine. Least confusing AI? Or UI? It's not bad. As of yet. There was a big-ass play button, and I just didn't click it. What's going on? Did it crash? It crashed. Sick. It broke. It's fine. It's all good. Yeah, we're back. We're back. Bro's name is Poseidon. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh, yeah, okay, uh-huh. And now I can't hear shit. God damn it! I didn't do that! That wasn't me! It's fine. Cast an attack position, the Frigicub, and then we just pass? Change it to a... oh, okay. So yeah, it functions similar in nature with attack and defense to Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is cool, except without the massive numbers. I can attack? Wait. Hold on. Why am I gray? And then we both explode? I take damage. Why the hell did I take damage? Sorry, I wasn't reading. What happened? I can't check the log. Okay. Your Elestral had fewer enchanting spirits than your opponent. And now you have to expend spirits equal to the difference, in this case, 1. Oh. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Understood. Except for the fact that I'm lying to you. Got it. Yep. Uh-huh. I got a key. Hooray. The cards remind me of Neopets. I never played Neopets, so there's that, but I understand. I get that. You're in a very tough situation. Use runes and normal actions to defeat your opponent. What the fuck is a normal action? Shield of Achilles is a counter rune. It needs to be set face down first before it can be cast the following turn. Counter runes are the only cards you can cast during your opponent's turn. At the very least, there are things you can do during the opponent's turn. What is it? Hold on. Can I read? Piss off, I want to read my card! Use a normal action for the turn to expend a spirit to draw a card and try to find the right solution. Okay, what? Wait, why did it go away? Don't. Okay. I'm gonna draw. Oh, I can't do that. I have to draw one card. I drew Earthquake. You drew the Invoke rune Earthquake. Invoke and counter runes activate the effect when cast. Then they are sent to the Underworld. Let's destroy one of those scary Elestrals with Earthquake. Click to drag. Let's destroy this guy. Oh, I have to play it first. And it requires two specific ones. Ah! Because for some reason we said, hey, here... because for some reason we said, yes, a good idea would be to have the mana system. Yes, I too like the Magic the Gathering mana system. It's my favorite. Pass. We can't defeat this guy because he's in attack position. Oh! Bro drew. Attack? Sure. Okay, and now we cast Mirror Force. This Shield of Achilles can only be cast after an opponent's Elestral declares an attack. Expend Spirit equal to that Elestral's enchantment cost in order to negate the attack and return that Elestral to their hand. Okay, so I have to wait. Okay, but he was cast for 2, so shouldn't I have to pay 2? I'm confused. Okay, sure. Game? Yeah. Understood. It's compos. Kind of. You have removed your opponent's only Elestral. The path is clear. Wait for next battle and attack their spirit to deck. Oh, enter battle. Sorry, my bad. And then we poke him in the face. Yay, we did it! Don't immediately take me into another tutorial. I would like to modify my I want to hear things, please! I just want to hear things, no! It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. It's all good. I'm not going crazy. You're going crazy. There you go. That's very loud, my bad. There we go. This is a stadium rune. There can only be one stadium rune on the field. Okay, similar to Pokemon. Sure. At the moment, the opponent's Chronodial greatly benefits from it. Let's change that. Casting your own stadium rune, Volcanic Forge will replace the stadium rune on the field. Okay. And now I have to choose a spirit, because everything costs spirit. Is there a way to, like, gain spirit? Okay, big. I guess. We've weakened theirs and strengthened ours. However, Chronodial is in defense position and its defense stat is too high. Casting a 2 or 3 Spirit Elestral requires you to have an Elestral on the field to ascend from. Blaze Rust is a 2 Spirit Elestral. Ascending from Nekroth will send it to the Underworld, but this will inherit that guy's spirit. Okay, so let's do that. Brother picked up the dog and said, go to hell. Literally. Okay. Yeah. There he is. Okay, now I have 5 spirits. Could not tell you as to why I have 5 spirits. Hammer of Hephaestus is an artifact. Okay, so this is an equip spell. Okay. Alright, let's cast it. Okay, choose that guy. Oh, big? Big! Okay, now we can proceed to the combat phase. And we can dome him for a fair amount of damage. What does this do? Nexus. If you do, you can change the position of an Elestral. What? Transfer spirit from one card to another. One card you control to another. It will also change the position of the opponent's crocodile, making it vulnerable. Try casting it. Okay. Sure. What am I doing? Choose Nekroth as a sender by choosing which spirit you want to use. That one? What? I'm so confused. This might leave this with insufficient spirits to stay on the field, but it will be worth it. Confirm your spirit selection. Sure. Okay. And now Nekroth dies. And we schmoove. Uh-huh. Okay. It's alright, the dog still loves you. Okay, cool. You know what? You did so great, I'll give you the full Elestrals collection. God damn! What the fuck? Why are you so loud? I came in like a ton of bricks, brother. We did it. What's up, Murkrow? I can see Zeus gave you tons of stuff already. Let's put them to good use. Let's grab one more Pandora key. Oh, now there's sound? Why is the sound back? And it broke. No. No. Alright. Let's try this again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. What is this? This is Elestrals. The game is trying its best. And I applaud it for that. But that's made it only TCG. Uh-huh. Okay. No, don't soft lock me. Oh? Oh! Oh, I figured it out! Oh, I did not recognize that I was supposed to go to currencies and then buy a Pandora's key. Oh no. And now we can go to the Pandora's box. Contains skins and resources. I don't understand why I should It's fine. It's fine. Yeah? Great. What am I getting? I don't know. Stuff? What the fuck am I using? Collection? Cards. Look how good it looks, chat! Oh, you guys can actually see it. I couldn't see shit. There he is. Oh, incredible. But wait! Let's make it even shinier. I don't want to make it shiny. Don't make me make it shiny. Yeah. This is the part that I hate the most. They're like, let's ruin your cards by making them shiny. Don't make me click play. I don't want to play shit. Why am I clashing? Who am I clashing with? I don't want to clash. How do I cancel? How do I cancel? How do I get out of this? No, don't make me. Don't make me play. Okay, sick. So, what have we learned? Nothing. I'm so confused. We'll figure it out. Okay. Friendly trials. What is a trial? Or I could train. Fill opponent's field. Win starter. I have a 0% win rate all time. Let's go. Win rate since last change. Oh. That's... Oh, okay. That's cool. You can't see that, but that's... Don't worry about it. Let's do a trial. Let's do this beginner trial. I can read cards. Like, that just throws you into PvP. I love not having the choice to, you know, play PvP or not. Okay, I have a double A Zeus. Sorry, it's just Zeus. It's just Zeus. That's him. You can cast this Zeus. You can enchant up to 3 electric spirits to it. When you cast it, you can enchant. What does enchant mean? Why is this still so loud? You can disenchant 1 electric spirit from this Zeus in order to target an opponent's Elestral and give it -3/-3 until the end phase. What the fuck are you talking about? You can Nexus. Quevin. What? You can Nexus? From a divine rune. When you do, you can special ascend this to Vol Tempest from hand or deck. And this guy, when you normal cast this Elechick, you can search your deck for a divine rune and add it to your hand. How do I obtain... Do I just have like a set amount of spirits? Or can I obtain more? Are y'all hearing that sound? Okay, no, hold on. Stop. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. What is this? You can Nexus electric or wind from a divine rune. What the hell is Nexus? I could not tell you. Did I fuck up? Okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now Zayas has more stuff. Oh, and then we can do this. From this guy, yes. To that guy. And then we can special ascend. I'm so lost. Did I not do the... What? Huh? Huh? I'm so lost. What's up? I don't know what I should call you. Just teaching fish to synchro, I guess. What's up, teaching fish to synchro? How's it going? Okay, am I supposed to do this? Confirmar. Yeah, okay, effect. Okay, une, deux, trois. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, now I have those. I don't know what they necessarily accomplish. And now we can do this for... No, sorry, I need... And a broke. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, and then do this. What the fuck is Nexus? You can Nexus? What is Nexus? What does that mean? Okay. On you, confirm. Yeah, special ascend. Why is my list empty? No, that's... Yep, Did it work? What just happened? Alright, I'm gonna go combat. Yeah. Huh? Why did I not put a guy into my hand? so... Hold on, why... What? I'm so confused. Is there a way for me to just check what a keyword means? Hey, we did it. I don't know what we did. Frost training. Enchant 15 ice spirits. Let's re-roll that. Win 2 games. Sure, bud. Sure, bud. That works. This is the easiest game. Or the easiest thing. And I have no idea what's happening. What does Nexus mean? No. History and stats. That's not what I want. What the fuck does Nexus mean? What does Nexus mean? What do you mean Nexus? Alright, I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna draw a card. What if I draw a card? Huh? You ever thought about that? Did you ever think about that? Oh, now I can't play this guy? What do you mean now I can't play this guy? What do you mean? I'm so lost. Did I miss something with the tutorial? Did they not... Did I miss a tutorial mission? I must have. I must have. Because I'm unbelievably confused. Yeah, that's great. Why did that quit the game? No, why would that quit the game? Why is that an option? I hate it. It's fine. It's fine. We're having a good time. It did say quit. You're not wrong. I just didn't think it meant quit the game. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Why did I go back to this? I wanted to check if there was a quiz or a tutorial that I missed. It's fine. We can figure this out. We're gonna start... No, hold on. We're gonna start with this guy. Confirm. Yeah. We're gonna do this. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Let me goddamn play the game. We're gonna do this. We're gonna pay 1. We're gonna dome you for 3. Which is great. Do you do a thing? No. Okay. And then we're gonna do this. Uh-huh. In attack, obviously. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. For sure, for sure. Okay, and then I can Nexus a divine from a divine rune. And when I do, you can special ascend from hand or deck. Okay, we're gonna do that. Select up to 1 spirit. Do I need to select a different spirit? Is that the issue? No. What does nexusing mean? Okay, it says list is empty. Okay, here we go. I click confirm. I'm so confused. What do you mean? Why didn't it work? I'm so lost. What? Did I miss a tutorial? Did we play this one? Did we do this last one? Oh, we did this one. Yeah. Okay. And now I can't get out of here, and I have to play the whole tutorial. Yep. Still not enough. Beep-a-da-ba. Beep-a-da-ba. Cast an attack. Yep, there's Blazerus. Or Blazerus. Sure. And then this, and then this, and then 1, 2, and then Confirmar, and then you. And then we go combat. And we attack. And then we click this thing. Cast a face down. Yeah. Select from the doggo. To this guy. Yay. No, my doggo! He died. Doggo dead. Doggo died. Okay, so now let's go to trials. Am I doing something wrong? What am I missing? There's 2 cards. There's like no possibilities here. I could re-enchant an Elestral. Do I re-enchant it? There we go. I re-enchanted it with wind. Awesome. What did that do? Nothing. I'm so confused! So I can synchro someone with Appliance or Link 1? True. Peeps explained Nexusing on his stream where he played it? Ah. Good to know. It'd be cool if, like, the game told me that. Okay, let's do this one. Let's just do a different one. Maybe that one's just, like, bugged. This has nothing to do with fish nor synchro or something. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Win the clash this round by using your cards. I have 0 cards in deck. I have nothing in grave. I have 4 electric, or whatever this is. Ice? I don't know. Earth? Who cares? When you cast this Demeter? Who cares? You can enchant up to 3 Earth to it. You can disenchant Earth from this Demeter in order to target an Elestral and give it +3/+3 until end phase. Got it. This gives +1/+1 for each blank, or each Earth enchanting them. Got it. Elestrals. Elestrals in general. You can Nexus up to 2. Okay. And when you do, you can target and destroy a rune. Why would I do that? That's a great question. Don't think about it, stupid. This does say up to. Okay. So we do this. And for some reason, it passes priority back to the AI. And we do 1? I'll do 1, I guess. Can I play the game? Thank you. Okay, cool. Cast an attack position. Awesome. We did it. Now he's big. And then we can do this. And then make him bigger. Can I... Nexus up to 2. Uh-huh. Confirm. Oh, now I made him 9. Ah! Targeted rune? Okay, that is not a rune. Got it. Okay, I got it. I figured it out! Oh! Oh, shit! I got it. Okay. I get it. My brain computes. Okay, here's what we do. We go Demeter. Confirmar. We take 2. If it would let me! We take 2. So that we still have the ability to cast with the this guy. Then we play this guy in attack position. Okay. And then I have a stroke and die. And then, sorry, hold on. And if the game would let me fucking play the game. And then I technically did this wrong, in the wrong order, but it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. And then we put 2 here, which boosts him up an additional bit. And we don't destroy a rune. And then we disenchant, which kills it, which is fine. To give it +3/+3. And now he's big. And now he's big! Oh, look at that, chat. We did it. And now he is big. And then we can go combat phase. I'm so confused. Giving it chainable? They don't have anything. They have no cards. They have nothing that's activatable. It just... Will we have a Gwent live stream? No. Cool, we got... stuff? I don't know. Coolio. Let's hop into another trial. I'm still so thoroughly confused. I'm gonna... we're really gonna try. But I am confuzzled. So, I think the idea is we do this, and then 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 we do that. Yeah! No, I have no idea what's going on. I think it's just like, yeah, let's do that. You know? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, sure. Let's do this with... I don't know, that one? Sure. For sure. And now we're big. Kind of. Stop! You don't have anything. I know you don't have anything. Piss off. Okay, now we do this. And it broke. Alright. And then we do this, and we disenchant, and then we do this, and then we go, yeah. And then we ascend. Okay, and then we look at the deck, and we click this guy, and we click confirm, and then we go like this. It's 'cause I didn't have a spirit. I hate it here. Ah! It's fine. I'm fine. Okay. Okay, I can force them to expend 3. I don't know what that entails. What the fuck is expend 3? Did I just burn them? Did I just kill them with burn? We will finally get Ace Combat-esque BGM in Master Duel. Hope it's tied to a field and not just for Synchro Festival or something. Ace Combat. What is it? What? What? I think the problem is... Sorry, hold on. Here's the thing. You know what? Never mind. Let's just do more trials. Why is this one trial 1? Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Echo.wav. Yeah, okay. What does this card do? This Arcalith can be normal cast with 2 electric if your opponent has at least 2 Electros in attack position. When you cast this Arcalith, you can enchant up to 3 electric from your underworld to your field. Okay, what does this do? Nexus 1. If you do, you can change the position of an of a heavy. And I have to deal 3 damage. And they have Hephaestus, which is big. And they have this guy, which is big. And they have this guy, which is small. And they have this guy, which is also small. Okay, sure. And we have the ability to draw a card, but we have 0 cards. So we're going to go double Azaias. And we're going to go... We're going to go confirm. Won't be much. Uh-huh. I have 2 fire. What the fuck does fire do here? The answer is nothing, you pig. Sick. What do you... What? It's fine. I'm fine. So, I'm so confused. Oh, I get it. I figured it out, chat. Only kind of, but I did figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out first try. Trust. Okay, so we go double Azaias. Confirm. We don't elect to enchant. No enchant. We go cast this card. Oh, it's so fine. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna schmoove. Schmoove that guy. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Ah. Oh no, I lost. Huh? I'm so confused. Okay, so we play this guy for 1. There we go. He's played for 1. Sick. We elect not to, we elect not to do that. We play this, which costs this. Yeah. That's stronger. I'm so lost. Dude, I'm so confused. What are you talking about? No, I didn't want to click that! No, don't make me play against a person. Stop. Thank you. Why? I just... Go back to the trial. I want to do this. Stop taking me clear back to the home screen. Dear Lanta. Yeah, okay. So it's this. Yeah. What does this do? You can normal cast it with 2 lightning if they're... Oh, it's because I'm stupid. I figured it out. I figured it out. I got there. Probably. Kind of? A little. Bredius Maximus. That's what they call me. We cast this for a spirit. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Why didn't that work? How confused. What do these cards mean? It's fine. I think I get it. I probably don't, but I think I get it. I've said that like 60 times. Okay, we do have to cast this guy, but we have to cast him specifically with a fire. Yes? And then we can cast this guy. Yeah. With the other fire. Yeah. And then we Nexus this one to this guy. Yeah. And we change that guy's position. Yeah. And now this guy's live because we move from there to there. Yeah. And now we should be able to... And now we should be able to cast this guy with the 2 electric. Yeah. We did it. We did it. And then we can do this. If your opponent has at least 2... When cast, this can enchant up to 3 from your underworld to your field. Awesome. And now he gets to flood the field. 1, 2, and 3rd. I don't know what's happening here. That's fine. Yeah, okay, and then We do this. I don't know, target this guy? And he's not dead, even though he's at 0 defense. Okay, and then we go combat. Uh-huh. And then, I don't know, we attack this guy. And we kill our opponent. Or am I wrong? Am I stupid? Did I do something wrong? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? I'm so confused. Why didn't I... Why? Uh-huh. Can I do that again? I'm so confused. What what does this do? No, let me just read the card. What? I'm so confused. I can't re-enchant. And there's not a way for me to immediately enchant here because this guy's not an attack. So I have to play this guy. Uh-huh. Do I do that? That wouldn't make any sense. Right? Or am I stupid? Is that absolutely what I do? I'm so lost. Dude, this mana system's so whack. And not like whack in a cool way. It's just weird. Can I attack this guy? Why can't I attack this guy? I'm so confused. Why? No, I don't want it, not what I wanted, not what I wanted, not what I wanted, stop. Stop. My brother in Christmas. Okay. So I cast this for a fire energy. Yes. And then we cast this with a fire energy. And we schmoove. I don't know, this one? But this doesn't do anything. We did this. What else could I possibly do here? I could go... and I could cast that guy with an electric energy? But then I don't have the capability of casting my other guy. I'm so lost. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand. I don't get it. You can disenchant an electric from this Zeus in order to target an opponent's Elestral and give it -3/-3 until the end phase. So, like, what? So, like, clearly I do this, right? And clearly I do this. And, yeah, right. Like, yeah. And then, oh my gosh. Thank you. And then we do this for this. And then I guess we enchant you to you? Yeah. Modulate this guy. But that deletes that. Wait. And now I don't. Yeah, and then we do this using these two. No, because I need the stadium. What the hell am I? Oh my gosh. I'm so confused. What the fuck is going on with this game? Okay, let's just do this. Let's just play the. Let's just. They gave me a structure deck. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I can mulligan? Select 2 spirits to expend. To mulligan. Oh. Sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm kind of stupid for doing that way. That's fine. Pass? Oh yeah, I goofed. I was supposed to do High Drake into Twin Drake. What? Oh, I thought I passed. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm so confused. And then Hydrate? Can I can't go Twindra here? Okay, let's go combat. Dome him in the face for 2. Oh. My brain hurts, dude. I'm so confused. Draw 2. Sure. Sure. Can only be cast if your opponent has at least 2 more enchanting spirits than you do. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. Wait. I thought... Wait, I'm so confused. Yeah? And now we have Twindra. Okay. Oh, and he does 2 damage. Ah. I'm so lost. Alright, it's time to watch MBT's video on this. I'm just like thoroughly confused. I'm just out of here. MBT, help. Help. Give me a deck. Give me a deck to play. Okay. We're watching MBT's video on Elestrals. That being said, I'm skipping his first one because I don't want to play Lightsworn.
I don't have like a perfect analog for this. 2, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. Not yet. Oh, but it's close. Let's go. That felt a little like bullying. We did get pretty fucking lucky there. Next up is Bears. I don't have like a perfect analog for this one. It's an archetype deck in a way that only Yu-Gi-Oh! Has really tried until this point, but its flagship monster, Majursa, Champion of Hestia, is just Black Rose Dragon. It's just Black Rose Dragon. Here's how your setup works. After a couple of turns of getting hit, Ursical can add an Ursine, Elestral, or Rune from your deck to your hand. So you grab either Ursiden, a Stadium Rune that is functionally just a field spell, or this card, High Bear Nation. Once you've got both of them, you cast the Ursiden, then cast High Bear Nation. This allows you to take 2 spirits from your underworld and re-enchant them to your field spell. And what do you know, if Ursiden has 4 enchanting spirits, you can send them all to the underworld to summon an Ursine from your hand or deck. On cast, Majursa pops cards on the field up to the number of Ursine Elestrals you control, which is always at least 2, her and the Ursical. Then you just win. Hurricane, suck me sideways. Well, I knew that I was potentially fucking myself. Is there a deck that's good if you haven't played and only barely know how? The one my opponent is playing. Officer down. This deck is fucking awesome. Watch this. So when Sorlet, Champion of Aeolus, kills an Elestral in battle, you can add a Chrysor to your hand, and when your Sorlet that has destroyed an Elestral in battle is on field, you can special cast the Chrysor from your hand during the battle phase. So the whole deck is like Heavy Storm and then a bunch of guys that win the game if they win combat. I do have some good draws here. Ursical is like the best possible draw by a large margin. So it's Tenpai. It's pretty close to Tenpai, yeah. It's like a Tenpai that doesn't feel like dick to play. Taking 2 here is rough. Ow. Oh my god, what did I say the best draw in our deck was? Hello? Alright, as long as that set card isn't Gorgon's Gaze, we actually win the game right here. Let's go! Alright, High Bear Nation. All right, let me show you the strength of a combo deck in this game. Ursaden. So this is a field spell that says you can disenchant 4 spirits to special cast an Ursa card from your deck. We're going to go Hibernation. Return 2 Frost or Fire spirits from your underworld to either your spirit deck or to an Ursaden you control. And either way...
How the fuck do I play this game? 20 spirit testing. How do I play? How do I play this game? Okay, well, I don't know. Does he have a guide? I typed in guide wrong. Let's do this one.
Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka
30 minutes
MBT,
clock.
and how about those Fiendsmith cards? Oh boy. If you're like me, you're probably experiencing the most disinterest in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game you felt since Firewall had its errata, and are kind of just plugging away waiting for a ban list. Well, in the time that it's taken Konami to correct an obvious, egregious design mistake, I've actually been exploring other card games, and I am reticent to inform you I have a problem.
It's like contributing.
I've been playing a lot of Elestrals. For those of you who aren't familiar with Elestrals, it's a card game made by A-Drive, which I could get in further, but doing so puts you in a position that you could pretty much die from anywhere. Just like Speed Duel, it goes draw, main, battle, end. First player doesn't get a draw or a battle phase. Each turn during your main phase, you can do one spirit-based action. You can either cast a 1-drop Elestral by enchanting it using a spirit from your spirit deck and then putting that sucker on the board. You can ascend an Elestral, kind of like Pokemon's evolution. You take an Elestral with 0 or 1 more spirits than the one that you already have on the field, plop that sucker on top of it, enchant it 1 additional time, and then you've got him. You can re-enchant an Elestral you already have on your side of the field. Just put a guy from a spirit deck under that Elestral, or you can expend a spirit to draw a card, usually if you're losing. You can play any number of runes during your turn. Runes are kind of like spells and traps. There's stadiums, which are like field spells. There's divines, which are like enchantments. And then there's kind of runes, which are functionally trap cards. You set them in the back row and flip them up at an opportune moment. You can cast Elestrals in attack or defense position, and then you go to the battle phase and can make any of your Elestrals in attack position declare an attack. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! You pick the target. If 2 Elestrals are in attack position, if they have the same attack, they crash. Otherwise, the one with the higher attack wins. And if they're in defense position, if your attack is higher than their defense, you destroy it. Otherwise, they bounce off each other. If your opponent has no Elestrals, or if you destroy one in battle, your opponent takes damage equal not to the difference in attack stats, but the difference in enchanting spirits underneath it. So 1-drop Elestral destroying a 1-drop Elestral deals no damage. A 2 enchanted Elestral walking over a 1 enchanted Elestral is going to deal 1. And as expected, if an Elestral is in defense position, you don't take any damage when it gets destroyed. 2 advanced tactics real quick. Firstly, when you cast runes, you can use spirits that are already enchanting cards on your side of the field. Let's say you have a Zeus with a couple of Thunder Spirits underneath it. You can detach those to pay for like a Nectar of the Gods. This happens a lot if you're really low on spirits. And secondly, some cards ask you to do a Nexus.
Right.
When you Nexus, you can remove any number of spirits up to the number that the card you're using allows you to Nexus around on your board. Let's talk about your options. When recommending decks, I find it helpful to cater to Magic's psychographic profiles. So let's begin with the easiest one. Timmy. Are you a Timmy? Do you get excited when you see Big Numby? Do you feel something in your pants when you look at Grand Maju? Is Tenpai the most complicated deck you played in the last 10 years? Then you'll probably love Earth. Earth is an incredibly powerful deck, mostly because of this card, Viserys. Like Shura the Blue Flame, if Viserys destroys a monster by battle, it can then summon a Viserys in defense position from your deck. This allows you to swarm the field with huge statted Elestrals really early. In their most recent set, Frostfall, they also got a card that's comparable to Goblin Attack Force, Moss Station. This guy's an asshole. If you want to see Earth gameplay, go to this timestamp in the video. But what if you hear 6,000 attack Trident Dragion and just feel nothing? What if instead, you're a Johnny? In Magic, a Johnny refers to a combo player, but more specifically, a combo player that loves to excel with some of the worst cards you've ever seen played to the most ridiculous...
Why does none of this make sense to me? Why am I so thoroughly confused by this? Alright, but sure. Yeah, okay. We'll figure it out. I'm so lost. Oh, I'm so confused. My brain just does not compute this game. It just doesn't make it make sense. It's probably just the terminology and the fact that literally nothing here has given me any sense as to how the cards actually are supposed to function and what the keywords mean. The tutorial did not tell me shit. Which is why I'm so confused. So I'm trying to, like, understand. And obviously, like, doing the trial isn't helping, but also the trial feels like it's just one of those things where it's like, I must just straight up be missing a important facet of the cards and the way that they function. So dude, I don't know. I'm so confused. I also want to, like, have a deck, but I don't know what deck even is worth playing. And they don't, like, I'm so lost as to where to even begin. Right? Like, what deck am I supposed to play? What am I supposed to do? This says train, but, like, I want to train with a deck that I want to play, but I don't know what I want to play. Where do I fucking begin? I figured the trials would be a good way of getting me to understand the game, but now I'm just more confused after having played them, rather than less confused, and where the fuck do I start? Elestrals has a website. Yeah. Okay, let's continue with this.
Applications you can imagine. Yes, Ritual Beast players, I'm talking to you. The deck you'll want to check out is Morfrost. Morfrost is a deck that plays somewhere between 8 and 12 cards with the same name, Morfrost. Morfrost exists in 4 different forms with 4 different discrete effects. The starter, Lycan form, can be discarded from your hand to the underworld alongside a Frost Spirit in order to add 2 Morfrosts that are not Lycan form from your deck to your hand. That's right, the first one of these creatures is double Rhoda. But it doesn't end there. By adding Indus form from your deck to your hand, you can then bin 2 additional Morfrosts. The mainline combo is double Rhoda, double Foolish. Morfrost's Abomination form allows you both to cast Morfrosts from the graveyard and gets attack based on the amount of Morfrosts you have in the bin. So over the course of a long game, this can get to unthinkable amounts of attack. This is a very Yu-Gi-Oh! One-card combo. Don't worry, it goes deeper. Getting all these Morfrosts into the graveyard isn't cheap, and you'll be expending a ton of Frost Spirits early into the game. That's where the deck's B plan, Cryovern, comes into play. This card gains attack for each Frost Spirit in the graveyard, but if that number exceeds 6, it can special ascend one of the very few cards in the game that performs a special summon into Cryovern. Then, by using an effect like Frostrix, you can reborn the Cryoling to your side of the field and summon another Cryovern on the same turn. And if you have their Divine Rune, Keon, you can do that a third time with a third Frostrix to hit for like 14! I love this deck. If you want to see more Frost gameplay, go to this point in the video. Finally, let's ask about the third psychographic profile, the Spike. Big numbers. Solitaire. What use is that if you're losing games? If your goal in Elestrals is to win, there's really only one option for you. Thunder Nexus. This is currently regarded as the best deck in the game, and it's not hard to see why. Not only is it incredibly powerful, it's also the deck with the highest skill expression ceiling. It all revolves around a Thunder Elestral called Ass Rabbit, which every single time it receives a Thunder Spirit, can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 to your hand, and shuffle the rest back in. This is already insane, but it gets even better when you play cards like Spark It, which can Nexus Thunder Spirits, putting them under Ass Rabbit and triggering its effect more than once in the same turn. Spark It also enables you to, when it Nexuses, remove cards from your opponent's hand. Very quickly, you will find yourself way above your opponent in terms of card advantage, and way above your opponent in terms of hand information. Realistically, they'll likely be playing off the top of the deck while you assemble an almost unbeatable chain of advantage. This deck's evolved really massively over the course of Elestral's history. The recent innovation is this card called Circle the Sky, which everyone just sort of thought was terrible. Turns out to have a hilarious application in this deck. You can pay for the cost of Circle the Sky using a spirit that's already under Ass Rabbit, then perform the action of Circle the Sky, Nexusing to put an Elestral under the Ass Rabbit so it doesn't die at point of resolution. You get to draw off Circle the Sky and trigger the rabbit to add another card to hand. This deck is so good. If there's one downside, it's that you can easily get too lost in the sauce.
This
Going
is from a
2+
year
and drawing
ago.
a ton of
I'm not
cards,
really
then realizing you don't have the
necessarily
spirits left in your deck to
taking
actually
any
play them.
decks.
If you want to see some Thunder Nexus gameplay, check out here. And finally, let's talk about a psychographic profile not elucidated in Magic the Gathering. Attending an Elestral's local the Thursday before the event. So I hope to see you there.
Pastor.
Sure. So when Foamy's destroyed in battle, you can get a...
In battle, it'll cast a 1-cost water from deck in defense specifically.
Let's go...
Work my spirit deck here. My spirit deck is all out of whack.
Let's go Spark It.
Ooh, he's sparking. He's sparking up.
How do we feel about Spark It? Yes, no?
I mean, hey, how do I feel? That's a good question. I'll PTA it.
Yeah.
I want this thing to die. Yes, yes, yes. I will use an Earth Spirit for this. No, I'll use a Water Spirit. Yeah.
I'm stupid as hell. We'll also go Zeus here.
Yeah, that's pretty good, I heard.
Well, usually the Spark It gets to stick around. We'll go Spark It effect to Nexus, and we'll move one from the Zeus to the Spark It.
Resolve.
We'll activate the Spark It's effect.
I have Jotagwa, and I have Earthquake. Your pick.
I guess I'm taking the Earthquake. I will set 2, and would you like to pay out the...
Okay. I'm having help. How to play. Watch guide.
Welcome to Elestrals TCG. Elestrals is a trading card game that features a dynamic resource system called Spirits. Your objective as a caster is to force your opponent to expend their spirits past 0 to win the clash. To start a clash, determine who goes first. Then both players will draw 5 cards. The first player does not draw at the start of their turn and won't be able to declare battle for their first turn. If either player doesn't like the hand that they drew, they may mulligan by expending 2 spirits. Expending is the process of sending spirits from your spirit deck to your underworld to pay a cost. Once you've paid that cost, you can return your hand back to your deck, shuffle, and draw a new 5-card hand. A player may mulligan any number of times to start a clash, if you have enough spirits, of course. Elestrals is played by placing your spirit deck and main deck opposite of each other, with 4 rune slots between them. Above your spirit deck is the stadium slot, and above your main deck is your underworld. Between those are the 4 Elestral slots. As you can see, we have 2 decks. Your 20-card spirit deck serves as both your resource to play cards and your life. You may freely look through your spirit deck at any time. You must use spirits to cast the cards in your main deck, but don't forget, when your spirit deck is reduced to 0 and you're forced to expend, you lose. Spirits can be one of 8 different elements that coincide with the cards in your main deck. Each card in your deck has a cost to cast called an enchantment cost, which is paid by attaching or enchanting spirits to your cards. Your main deck consists of 40 Elestral and rune cards, and you can have up to 3 copies of a single card. Elestrals are the monsters you use to battle your opponent, and rune cards have powerful abilities that can help support your Elestrals or protect your spirit deck. Each Elestral or rune has a cost to cast, indicated by the stones on the center of the card. A card must have the correct number of spirits to be cast, but they can be of any element. However, if you want to use a card's unique effect, the spirits enchanted to it must match the element cost, unless it's a generic rune. In this case, any spirit element can be used. This Wind Elestral Hydrake, for example, can only use its effect if it has a wind spirit enchanted, while this Krakatuga must have both a water and a fire spirit enchanted to use its effect. These Elestrals are considered enchanted because they have the proper element cost required in the center of the card. Sometimes it may be advantageous to misenchant your Elestral, which is to use the incorrect elemental spirit, like this Hydrake with a water spirit. A misenchanted card won't have an effect, but can attack and defend as normal. If an Elestral or rune ever has less spirits than its enchantment cost, it is considered under-enchanted, and it's sent to the underworld after all effects are resolved. You may use 1 spirit per turn from your spirit deck to cast an Elestral to the field. This is known as your normal cast. Card effects may allow you to cast Elestrals if certain conditions are met outside of normal casting. This is known as a special cast, and does not count against your single normal cast per turn. Instead of normal casting, you can use that 1 spirit action to choose to enchant a spirit to an Elestral you control. This is known as re-enchanting, or you can expend that spirit to draw a card. As part of your normal cast, you can choose to ascend an Elestral. When ascending, you must first reveal a spirit from your spirit deck, then send an Elestral on your field to the underworld, taking the spirits enchanting it and pairing them with the spirit from your spirit deck. Those spirits are finally enchanted to an Elestral from your hand that you wish to ascend into. Any Elestral can ascend into any other Elestral, so long as the minimum cost to enchant is met. This means a high cost Elestral can ascend to a lower cost Elestral. You can even use multiple Elestrals to meet the required cost of a newly ascended Elestral. An ascension is considered your once per turn normal cast. Each Elestral also features an attack and defense stat, which can be used even when a card is misenchanted. Elestrals can be cast in either attack or defense position and can change their position once per
Wish I knew that.
turn, just not on the turn they're cast. They will use their respective stat depending on the position they are on the field. For example, this Necruf has 5 attack, so it's best placed in attack position, but this Astravit has 5 defense, so it gains more of an advantage being in defense position. When 2 Elestrals enter battle, the higher stat will win, and the other Elestral is destroyed. If 2 attack position Elestrals have the same attack stat, they will both be destroyed. And if an attack position Elestral attacks a defense position Elestral with equal or higher defense, then nothing happens. Dealing spirit damage can happen in one of 3 ways. The first way is by card effect, in which you force your opponent to expend spirits, like Eruption. The second way is during battle. If one of your Elestrals has more enchanted spirits than your opponent's and destroys it while it's in attack position, the difference between the number of enchanted spirits is taken from your opponent's spirit deck. The third and final way is just to attack your opponent's spirit deck directly. This can be done if your opponent doesn't have any Elestrals on the field, or an effect tells you that you can, like Zephyrog. In addition to casting Elestrals, you can also cast runes. Runes are powerful resources that are not limited to 1 normal cast per turn, like Elestrals are. You may cast as many runes per turn as you want, or set them face down in the 4 available rune slots. 5 different types of rune cards are broken into 2 categories: instant and continuous. When instant runes are cast, their effects resolve and they are sent directly to the underworld. Continuous runes, however, are cast and remain enchanted on the field until destroyed or removed. Instant runes include invoke and counter runes. One thing that makes these runes unique is they can use the spirits on your field to cast, or use spirits from your spirit deck like other card types. Invoke runes can only be cast on your turn and are activated immediately. For example, when you play Nectar of the Gods, you may immediately draw 2 cards. Counter runes are generally more defensive and must be set face down for 1 turn before being cast, but they can be activated on any turn, including an opponent's. For example, Tsunami can be used to stop your opponent's onslaught and change Elestrals not enchanted with a water spirit to defense position. The cost for these cards is paid when the card is cast, not when they're set face down. Continuous runes include artifacts, stadiums, and divine runes. Artifacts are weapons and equipment that you can use to empower, weaken, or grant new effects to any Elestral on the field, yours or an opponent's. Artifacts that are empowered to one Elestral cannot be moved to another, and if that Elestral is destroyed or removed from the field, so is that artifact and all of the enchanting spirits. Stadiums can only be cast and not set to their designated slot in the field. Their effects apply to both you and your opponent's fields, and only 1 stadium can be enchanted at a time. This means that whenever a player casts a stadium, any existing stadiums are sent to the underworld. Divine runes allow you to harness the power of the gods and are unique because they are enchanted with 1 spirit, but their effects allow for more spirits to be enchanted instantly. For example, Aeolus has an enchantment cost of 1 spirit, but its effect allows you to enchant up to 4 more wind spirits to it. Divine runes are a huge part of Elestrals as they enable the dynamic strategy called Nexus, the powerful effect that allows you to move spirits around your field to activate effects multiple times. A turn in a game of Elestrals is broken down into 4 phases. The draw phase, where you draw 1.
Okay, that made a bit more sense. Kind of. I still feel so lost here. Hold on, let's go. I'm gonna try and find a deck and just I play it, because at this point I think that's just gonna be the best option, so that I can just play the game. If I could, okay, I don't know if any of these are actually good. They're all constructed by the same guy. I don't know if these are good decks. Okay, this is not going well for your boy. Try to find a deck list. Alright, MBT.
Either
I guess we're playing Bears.
Black Rose Dragon. It's just...
I guess we're playing Bears, according to MBT. Because well, hold on. Let's
right until this
figure
point.
out
But its flagship monster, Majursa, Champion of Hestia. Is there any plan for Elestrals? This is my favorite deck in the game. It's just a bunch of stupid little small synergies that's not unlike a deck I'd be playing on Saga. Well, at Season of Saga, I'm not getting my ass blasted. Your turns are going to look like this. Casting Volcari's Champion of Hephaestus gets you a Hephaestus from your deck to your hand. Hephaestus is a divine rune, which kind of functions like a continuous spell card. This lets you search an artifact, the equivalent of an equip spell. While Volcari's is on your field and Hephaestus is enchanted, you can use spirits from your underworld to pay for your equip spells, so the artifact Torch of Hestia is functionally free. It buffs your Volcari's and enables you to sculpt the top of your deck for future turns. The coolest cards in this deck are Heliolith, another one of those monarchs that cheats itself out. On summon, it compulses if there's an artifact on field, and Kindleo, which is just a repeatable exiled force. Check out this one. This hand is insane. Unfortunately, it has no back row in it. We're gonna go for the boy. That is back row. So what I want to do is Hurricane, resolve Volcari's, right? Keep going, buddy. Keep going. No, not Edward. Well, I'm not going to Hurricane one card. Oh, I need to turn that off. I need Water Enchanted Necroth. We're going to shield this? They really were. This is good enough that I probably will Hurricane. I'm going to go down to like 4 here. Really rough to take all this damage. That's perfect. Right, I forgot we cut down to 1 Thunder. Still good, still good. Rough Hurricane. What do we hit? It's a bluff. I'll feel like a fucking idiot. It was a bluff. No! Pogchamp. F for 1. Throw another one on there. We'll grab the torch here. And we're just looking for back row off this torch. Get this guy fucking out of here. Volk. Argo. Shield. I think Shield is the pick here.
Sure, let's do this one. My brain hurts. I'm so lost. So, how do I make a deck? Okay, here we go. What are we playing? 3 Ambrosia. Argo? Astrabbit. Galaxia? Oh shit, which one? This one? Champion of Poseidon? Yes. Gorgon's Gaze. I don't know what any of these cards do. Heliolith. Oh. It was an I, not no. Hephaestus. I would imagine we're playing no other Hephaestus cards? No, this I think this is Hammer of Hephaestus. I could be wrong though. I'm very confused. Oh, we're playing this guy. Don't know at how many copies, but we are playing it at the very least. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's a spirit. Sure, probably 3, right? Sure. Kindleo. Lava Lith. Liar. Necklace. Neck rough. How many? 3, of course. Doggo, Reforge, Shield, Small Tuga, Tsunami, and Torch. Okay, we will simply figure it out. Sorry, hold on. Trust. Deck is not valid. I don't have spirits. My bad. I need 10 of you. 2 zap, 5 water, and 3 normal. Yeah. Oh, I can import decks. From where? Where can I? It's fine. Don't think about it. Okay. We're gonna figure it out. Brother, I'm playing against an AI. Why is it finding an opponent? Sure? I mean, it's got creatures and spells, so I think it's good. Wait, am I playing against a real human? Oh, shit. Okay, that's not what I said to do, game. But, okay, yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? I clicked train, right? Like, you saw me click train, right? What does this do? When this card's a normal cast, you can search your deck for a Spirit Elestral and add it to your hand. A Fire Spirit Elestral. Okay. I guess we'll play this guy in defense. Yeah. Can I hit this guy? Yep, okay, cool. Pass. I should have set a card. right. I forgot. Yeah. Okay. No, that's my bad. Uh-huh. Is this a counter? I wish I could tell you. I think so. Sure. Okay, let's go you in attack, I guess. Uh-huh. And then we'll go you. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then we'll go like this. Uh-huh. To this guy, I guess? Uh-huh. Okay. Don't change this guy to attack? This is a terrible, no good, very bad idea. We'll go combat here. I'm stupid and I didn't set again! Frick. You have to set in main phase. In main phase 1, I should say. I'm playing around the Heavy Storm card. Trust. That's what's happening here. I promise that's what's happening. And it's not that I'm literally forgetting, because I've never played this game before and I'm very confused as to what's happening. Duel Links moment, Duel Links moment. Lavalith, sure. No. No. Mm-hmm. Combat? Mm-hmm. Kind Leo? Mm-hmm. Do I take damage from this? I shouldn't, right? There we go. Short. I might now. Okay. So that didn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Argo. Sure. Sure go. I guess we'll play this guy in attack, I guess. And then we'll search for Hephaestus. Hephaestus. Swap that guy's defense. How do I... Set. And... Set. And... Ambrosia. Yeah. 3 fire spirits. No, I could do this. Does it do anything? Yes. Okay, and then you will just pass here. What does the shield do? Turns it to hand? Sure. An harpoon? Comedy. Uh-huh. Yep. Some bear was added to hand. Bear. Ambrosia. Yup. Figured. I too love Black Lotus. It's not Black Lotus. Sorry. It's Dark Ritual. I cannot see what they have. Okay, that's good to know. I can't see what's in their spirit deck. Stadium, Ursaden, sure. From deck, let's grab... Is there a way for me to, like, check things? How do I... Which one? This one? Let's do this one. Can I do that one? Yes. The Empowered Elestral gets +2 attack. When the Empowered Elestral declares an attack, you can foretell 3. Hestia is enchanted. You can add a fire card. bounces it back to hand. Okay. Tsunami. I don't know what that... what happened? I'm so... It's fine. It's fine. So, when I clicked train, it just decided to not train? I clicked this button, right? Am I... It's fine. It's fine. We're figuring it out. This hand's fine. It functions. Cast an attack position. And then we would go... like this. Do we just pass? Yeah. I guess we'll pass there, right? Oh, can I attack on the first turn? Oh, I went second. I forgot. I forgot. I'm playing around the Heavy Storm. Obviously. Casting defense, this guy. And then he allows me to grab a guy. So we're gonna grab this guy. And then... here. I don't know if I'm that big of a fan of combat. It's very silly. It's very goofy. It's not my favorite. Okay. You know what? I think I clicked the quit button again! Why is that button there? Who puts that button there? Who puts that button there? Oh, why is everything on the left side as opposed to the right side? Who made the... Okay, this UI is very bothersome. All right, we'll just play ranked. We'll just play ranked. I get it. I get it. I totally understand what's going on. I 100% fully comprehend what's happening. I'm gonna be the best player in this game. Trust. This hand goes crazy. This hand goes crazy. Except for the fact that it doesn't, because I don't have any back row, but that's fine. I would love to look at some cards. That one is pretty good. This is a counter, right? Can I fucking read the card? Target an Elestral. I can't read that fucking card. That one. Pass. Can I read these fucking cards? What does this do? You can cast this Titano Strike. When you cast this Titano Strike, you can search for a Thunderstorm and add it to your hand. Yeah. Okay, what the fuck did this card do? Okay, whatever. Thunderbolt of Zayas, sure. That's not what I... What? How do I... Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. For sure. That's a pretty good draw. That's a pretty good one. Let's play this guy. Okay. Play this guy. Yep. Okay. Switch this guy to attack. And then go battle. Attack. For 3. And then we'll pass. Drawing. Okay. That's a choice. So you're telling me I gotta do a shit ton of damage? Okay. Sure. Let's do this. Yeah. Let's do and then Ambrosia doesn't do anything here, so we'll just go. I would. How do I? Can I just set this card? How do I set this? Huh? Alright, whatever. Let's just go conflict. We have the bounce, right? Yeah, uh-huh. We have to pay 4 anyway, so that's fine. Do I still get my effect? I do. Lowest will be on top. Oh my gosh. Like that, I guess? Pass. Okay. Okay. Shield here. Alright, we'll go Ambrosia. Hit water. Put back Thunder and 2 fires. Hoping that. Okay, and then we'll go Astro Rabbit? Yeah, we'll go Astro Rabbit. Gorgon's Gaze, sure. Okay. I don't know how they win this. Then again, I'm stupid. You know, Ambrosia kind of goes crazy here. Uh-huh. Okay. What's this? Okay. We'll go Smoltuga. Water. Yeah, add this guy. Astro Rabbit. Big. Sure. Uh-huh. Look, grab a card. Oh. Mm-hmm. Nope. I think so. Good game. Festus. There's not really a point in me playing Hephaestus here. So we'll just set this. And go combat. New game, Pogchamp, new game. Alright, bud. Good game. I'm really not certain what's happening. This game is... It's gaming. It's gaming. I'm going second. This hand's fine. It'll do. Because I'm going second, it'll be fine. I can go like neck rough here to like deal an extra damage kind of thing. Like wouldn't Imperm on Detonator just win you the game? No. That'd be cool though. That'd be cool if that like happened. What's that? I just want to read the card. Okay. Okay, we're playing more Frost. Sure. Okay. That's a pretty good card. We're gonna start with the Necro. Shield here. Something like that, right? Yeah. Okay. Snowlet. The top 3 cards of your deck to your underworld. Okay. They didn't enchant that with the right things. No. That's frustrating. You go Astro Rabbit here. It's like not terrible. Yeah, that's definitely the play. Yeah, Tsunami kind of goes crazy here, huh? Oop. Sure. What's happening? Hell if I know. Okay. Sure. I mean, it's this guy again. Go Ambrosia. I'll play the Ambrosia. We'll do a water, a fire, and an electric. Yeah. You got it, bud. Oh my gosh. Sure. My brain is on overload here. Man, I don't even know what to say about this game. It was a mulligan. That's interesting. What? Okay. Sure. it. I'm sorry, what is this guy saying? Yeah, let's grab this one. Sure, we'll set these two. Combat. Attack. Man, you know? Nemesis. Sure. I'm sorry, what does this do? Yeah, let's do this. What do you mean, huh? I didn't want you attacking in order to walk over my ass rabbit. Game really is something, huh? Alright. It's not a point in me casting the Hephaestus here. So I simply won't. Argo? Shield, sure. I could just add a second Hephaestus here. It's kind of funny. Okay. Yup. Ass rabbit. There's ass rabbit here. Reforge. Okay. Go. Yeah, I'll go Ambrosia here. Hailfire. I'm gonna put an electric back. And 2 fires. Yep. I know one of the cards in hand, but I don't know the others, right? Yeah. Yes. Drake, sure. Let's go with... What does this say? Oh, fucking... I wanted to read the card. What action is being taken here? I'm so confused. What is happening? Huh? Eh. Twindra. Sure. That was a choice. Small 2K only kind of does something. Yeah. We'll do this guy. Let's not do that. I just have the one artifact in, right? Yeah, I just have that guy. Okay. We'll go combat. Drawing a card. Yikes. Sure. Mm-hmm. Sick. Oregon. Kind Leo is kind of crazy here. Bulldo shield. We'll just go combat. Pitch. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ass rabbit, sure. Mm-hmm. Sure, sure. I'll just go small Tuga here. Mm-hmm. Let's grab Kind Leo. With the extent of my knowledge is the occasional MBT video. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Don't worry about it. And only have 3 mana, so they have to, like, see an Ambrosia here. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Why did I get kicked? The fuck? They elected to draw a card. Okay. At least I reconnected and didn't, like, fully just lose. Ugh. Honestly, I wish I could say more, but, like, my mind is just trying so hard to comprehend what is actually happening. What's happening? Sure. Sure. On 1? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that kills him here. So it's very clearly that, huh? It's either that or Kind Leo, which is, like, only okay. Because I'd have to waste a lot more mana. Yeah, let's see this. Don't harm me. Don't harm me. Okay, let's go back to these trials. Shall we? Maybe now I get it. No. When you cast this, you can enchant it with 3. You can disenchant 1 from it in order to target an opponent's Elestral. Give it -3/-1. Cool. I need to be able to deal 3, which means I need to put 3 onto this. How? I do this. I do this. And then I do this. And then I take from here. Do I move you to sideways? That wouldn't make sense now, would it? Yeah, it's gotta be like you into attack or something. But then, yeah, I don't have enough to, like, cast this guy. And, like, do anything with it. Uh-huh. Oh no. Oh, yeah, because now I can just go combat. And I should be able to walk into this guy and just deal lethal. No, I'm dead. I could have sworn I had done that previously and I couldn't attack this guy, but I guess this is the one thing that I hadn't done. Cool. I don't like that it constantly kicks me back out to the home screen whenever something happens. you have to, like, go back and click in again. That is annoying. This is draw 2. We got 2 cards in deck. They're not going to show me what 2 cards. When this receives 1 or more, you can target and destroy a rune. I don't know which rune is which, but I would imagine we're probably going to have to try and destroy both. You could expend 3 lightning in order to target and destroy up to 2 cards. And I have 7 lightning. Pop 2. Shield. Sure. Switch to attack. Draw 2. Ambrosia and Hurricane. Sure. Need a win? Wait, can't I literally just go combat here? Like, I don't even need to summon this guy? I'm done. But yeah, I don't... Oh, no. I have to push them past. That's what I need to do. I have to push them past 0. Not just be at 0, it's go to -1 for some reason. Is Protoss a based card? I'm a fan of the Protoss race in StarCraft, yeah. Protoss is pretty cool. They're who I prefer watching and rooting for, and I don't really play a lot of StarCraft, but they've always been my favorite campaigns to play. So, yeah. We'll play more ranked. I'm currently 3-1. Hooray. Hooray. Yeah, that works. Rare StarCraft mention. You're just in the wrong zone. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree. Let's check out what's in the store, shall we? Let's open a box. What do we get? In the box. What's in the box? We got I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. They're little guys. They're little guys. Oh, I love little guys. I could spend 2 to get Pandora's key. Okay. I have 7 keys. I don't know where the fuck I got these keys, but okay. How do I? What? Cards. Oh, I can update my profile. Yeah. I don't have anything. I could be a duck. Wow, I care about none of these. I guess we'll do the Snowel because, you know, it's a snow something. You must construct additional pylons. Okay, we'll play another game. I gotta go first? How kind of you. His hand's crazy. Oh. Yup. Yup, yup, yup. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Ass rabbit. Yeah, do the thing that I told you to do. We'll grab the berries. And then we will set 1 and set 2. Past you. If I get hurricaned, I get hurricaned. There's nothing I can do about that. You got it, bud. Look, bro, got a, I don't know, a thing. To be fair, you probably could support the entire operation on one pylon. It's called cannon rushing. We're drawing. Oh, we are drawing a card. Yeah. Argo. Sure. Ass Rabbit. Ass Rabbit 2, Electric Boogaloo. Gosh. I guess this one. Sure. Expend. Ceres, sure. He's just a big guy. Ambrosia. It's all Earth, sure. Even I know the Artosis pylon. Shh, it's fine. Did they see the new pack yet? No. Because I checked before stream and there was nothing, so. No, I have not. game fucking crash? No, we're waiting for my opponent. Okay. Bro's reading? Gorgon's Gaze. Sure. Why do we target this one? Did we misplay? Huh? There's no point in going to Festus here. Combat. Is Draco Slayer good this meta? Good, no, but is it a stun deck that people can play? Yes. Oh, sorry, Draco Slayer. No, yeah, I meant what I said. $10 gig update in Master Duel? That doesn't seem right. Big? Sure. Secret Village got banned? Yeah, and? What do you want from me? It's a pendulum deck. May as well just be a stun deck. It's a pretty good draw. Shield, sure. No, the animations are already in the game. The 10 gig update is not for that. It's probably for Worlds. Clovey! Look at my boy Clovey. Why do we put this guy in attack position? Crash here, I guess? Yeah, I guess that's like an option. I don't love that option, but like it's an option. Oh, because now big. That's why. Because now big. Short. What does this card do? Sure. Oh. Mm-hmm. There you go. Good game. I love when I'm right. I fucking knew it. Wow! Who fucking called that? That's right, baby! Me! I love when I'm right, dude. Detonator. X-Ray seals that too. Comedy. Abawaq. Meowls. Crystal Wing. Six Sam. That's right. That's your boy. Man, it's like they fucking telegraphed that shit or something. It's like they put it on a fucking newspaper and said, read this shit. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. It's also why we didn't receive a Malice hit, which is not too surprising given what ended up happening. They buffed the consistency of extra Iceal. True. This is, this is pretty, yeah. Cool. Well, now I have videos. Nice balance, Konami. You give Malice full power, but reduce power for Ryzeal? That's not fair. Ryzeal... Don't think about it. Don't think about the Reddit commenters and the terrible, no good, very bad ideas that they have. My lab will challenge the meta again. Dimensional barrier response. Opponent, go full Fiendsmith combo. No! Because Malice are waifus? Because Malice is worse. Malice has been, Malice continues to be, Malice is worse than Ryzeal. Has been in OCG and TCG. And so if you're going to release Ryzeal at more or less comparable power, unironically more happy about Abao and Meowls, but Ryzeal is sick as well. This is a great pack. I heckin' love this pack. This pack makes me happy. And also, Six Sam is here. And also, Six Samurai is here. Yeah, I don't really have anything. I'm happy. People are angry? What the okay. Abao is great. I actually like the hit to X Ryzeal, given the fact that lowering the consistency of the names is actually fairly good. So that's nice. Meowls is crazy. Meowls is like a card that you can actually throw in as like a main deck option. Because like Fua kind of sucks ass against Malice, but now you can like, I guess now, I don't know. Now we might actually see a whole bunch of just like, here's 9 Mulch armies. I have a bad feeling about the taxes. I'm going to tell you right now, we already know X is at UR, right? Detonator is going to be a UR, X is going to be a UR, Ice is going to be a UR, Sword is also likely to be a UR, and I would imagine Duo Drive is going to be the other UR. That being said, Detonator is only sometimes played at 3. Duo Drive is only sometimes played at 3. Sword is only sometimes played at 3. Ext is currently semi-limited. Ice is a 3-0. I wouldn't say it's 15 plus, but it's definitely up there. I think it will be pretty much as expensive as Malice, which Malice was, what, 3 3-ofs and then 2 1-ofs, right? It was Field Spell, Dormouse. No. It was 4 3-ofs and a 1-of. So it was 13. So it'll probably be around that. Rip to the people without Tachyon cards? Who's playing Tachyon? What does Tachyon have to do with this? There's the 2 Dex bullet chunks, and I regularly defend speedroids. This pack is... Yeah. Yeah, no, this pack... I mean, to be fair, the Malice pack was basically the same thing, except worse, because there was less in there. 7th Ascension? Oh, that's what you mean by the Tachyon cards. I don't think you need 7th Ascension. Here's the thing. While I do agree that 7th Ascension is fairly decent, I don't think it's necessary, nor do I think that any of those cards are necessary at the moment. We still have 1 Bonfire, we still have the maximum copies of all of the Rise Eels, and also Fiendsmith exists. So you could just do Fiendsmith stuff. FK? Fire King? Time to empty bank accounts? Yeah, pretty much. Also, man, did I call it or did I call it? I love when I'm right. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's talk about Elestrals. Let's talk about Elestrals real quick. And let's talk about specifically Clash. It's... Let's get the good stuff out of the way. I like that I have access to all of the cards easily. I like the fact that I don't have to, like, wait to, like, play the game. I like that the game's not a paid experience, so that... Look, I can't really say a whole lot. I can't really say a whole lot about this game positively. This game is not finished, and you can tell. I'm not going to talk about the actual gameplay of Elestrals, because overall, it's subjective whether or not you enjoy the game. That being said, Clash is far from perfect. It is... It's buggy, it's inconsistent, the UI is clunky, the tutorial isn't great, the volume mixing makes my ears bleed, lots of stuff like that. It's just like a lot of minor nitpicks that make it unfun to sit down and play Clash. Similar in nature to something like Arena or Hearthstone, right? Where it's like, you may enjoy the actual gameplay of those games. Like, I love Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering is a phenomenal game. I cannot stand Magic the Gathering Arena. It is awful. It's why I don't consistently play Magic. Like, legitimately. I'm not going to go to a local because I'm not going to spend my money on a game that is only okay and costs me an arm and a leg. But in regards to Arena, like, it is laughably bad. I'm not saying... Honestly, to be fair, this game is significantly better, in my mind, than Arena, which is a bonus. If you are better than Arena, that's a boon. That's great. That's fantastic, because that's all you need to be. You just need to be better than Arena, because, dear Lanta, if you were worse than Arena, that would be a nightmare for everyone involved. Luckily, that's not the case, so we're good there. But you're not much better. Lots of UI issues, mostly like in-game stuff. It's so hard to read shit. and to like actually understand what's happening. Because you're like, what effect is happening? What's going on? What are we doing? It just says, wait, the opponent's doing a thing. That needs to be fixed. Some sort of identification to what is happening needs to be identified. I think that is probably my number one gripe is I need to be able to understand what is happening in game at any moment. That's easier said than done, but that's something that Master Duel has done really, really well. It's also something that, like, Pokemon isn't bad at, Magic the Gathering Arena is not terrible at. There's a bunch of games out there as well, even bad ones like Magic the Gathering Arena, that still get that information across effectively. And I think that is important. That's probably the biggest one. I can deal with games closing and crashing from time to time as you get your servers sorted out and as like everything starts to solidify and really come into fruition. That's fine. I can deal with a shitty tutorial. That's fine. I can deal with a weird, like, UI menuing system. That's not that big of a deal. The biggest thing is making the actual in-game interactions feel good. And for the most part, they're not, like, terrible, but the hits don't really feel all that impactful. The combat feels clunky and weird. And a lot of that is, like, mechanical visual stuff, like audio-visual stuff, rather than, like, the actual mechanics of the game. There you go. Dual Trial and Master Duel is all cards unbanned and I'm enjoying tier elements. Nice. I believe it's an indie project that just got off the ground. With luck, these problems should be solved in time. Yes, that is a notable upside. Realistically, this is only going to get better, right? And as far as, like, being able to sit down and play Elestrals, this is a great way to do it. I'm not saying this is a bad... I'm not saying Elestrals is bad. I do think that this is a unfinished and therefore bad game. I would wait to play this game. I would hold off. I would wait a couple of months and then come back to this. Because as of right now, it is very clearly not done. And it's frustrating. Hopefully it continues to get work. Also wins the How Free to Play Is It Actually series you got. True. True. This is... Somehow, this is better than Pokemon. In terms of free to play. So. There you go. What else? I finally figured out how to play Elestrals. I understand the draw. One of my biggest gripes. It's why I don't like Vanguard. It's why I don't like Dragon Ball Fusion World. One of my biggest gripes is tying your life points to the way that you play the game. In any capacity. Most of the time, you tie life points to things like prize cards with, like, Pokemon, or, like, stuff from your deck, like you mill the top of your deck or something along those lines, and, like, Vanguard. Digimon even has that, which is very frustrating, even though I love a lot of the mechanics of Digimon. Digimon's life system, I hate. One Piece does this. I think Lorcana does this. Like, so many modern card games do this. I hate it. It's terrible. It's a horrible system. Just have life points. This game, I like the idea of tying your mana to your life points. In theory, in this game, I think there needs to be a different system for mana. I cannot stand having my life points also tied to the amount of cards that I get to play. It's just not fun. It's not a very enjoyable experience. So, there you go. I am trying to work on a partner code, or a creator code for this game. So there you go. We'll say it doesn't matter in Vanguard much. In Fusion World, you can lose the whole game to having worse cards in your life. Yeah. I do think this game has a lot of promise. I do want to revisit this in the future, in like a month or so, and just like keep checking up on it, because it is fine. Like it's a fun experience. I think it's a good card game. It's not for me, but it's like, it feels very comparable to that of like Hearthstone, or like what's another good example? I don't know. There's not really another example. It feels very similar to Hearthstone, and like the way that Hearthstone worked, but more in like an actual physical TCG, if that makes sense. So it is pretty cool. Digimon was the other example that I was thinking of. It feels very similar in nature to Digimon as well, just being more of like an indie game though, as opposed to a big AAA title. And you can tell, right? There's a lot of cracks in the armor. Yeah, it's fun. It's decently fun. Okay, we're done with Elestrals. Let's continue talking about Ryzeal. In fact, let's do this. Let's open Master Duel. I know, cringe. Cringe. Who plays Master Duel on a Wednesday? It's Thursday. Fuck. On a Thursday? Okay, well, this is gonna take forever. 10 gigs. Oh, you know what's probably happening? Oh, I think it's probably like a UI or like an engine update, which is why they're like you're basically having to download it. It's Friday. It is Thursday still. What are you talking about? It is currently 11:50 on a Thursday. Master Duel, we believe. Crit. Okay, well, I'll just talk quick as this downloads. Ryzeal was expected. I'm not too surprised we didn't get live twin stuff, because that could also just be something you could easily add in any other pack as well. So you don't really need, and that could like be an added selling point. Abawaq is fantastic. I'm super excited for that. I'm glad we get Meowls. Meowls is a nice addition to the metagame. And he's like genuinely a card a lot of people would play. I don't think it's going to see as much play, but I do think it will see more play than something like Fua, which sounds crazy to think about, but right now Meowls and Perulia are probably the two best cards to be playing outside of La Cucaracha. So there you go. I'm expecting Ryzeal to be really expensive, as previously mentioned, probably around 5 URs, likely multiples, right? You're going to need at least 2 Detonator, probably 2 Duo Drive, 2 X, 3 Ice, and at least 2 Sword, probably 3 Sword. So that is, what, 15 cards-ish? I'm lying to you. 12. It's 12. I can't math. Maxi ban when? When the OCG decides that that's a good idea. So, in which case... Never. What else? What else? Six Samurai is going to do nothing, because it still has the same issues that it had previously. The new support doesn't actually change any of that. Same thing with Speedroid. Speedroid does the same thing. I don't think Speedroid got, like, a consistency card. With the new staple, it's going to be hard to keep decks at 40. Kind of. The thing is, now what you do, or what you can do, is, say I'm playing Memento. I can literally cut, like, every card, except for my Mulcharmies. At least in terms of, like, I can cut, like, all of my non-engine, and just play Mulcharmies. And just be like, cool, here's Mulcharmies. And that's, like, my non-engine. Because if I get to play the game with engine, I'm probably, like, cleaning house kind of thing. And then, of course, Maxi, right? So, you can do something like that. We obviously don't have, like, Mitsu, so we can't do the, like, Mitsu version as well, with, like, Mitsu Ryzeal stuff, with the, Mulcharmies. But for the most part, you do want to keep your decks at 40, because most of the decks, the reason they're as powerful as they are is due to their consistency. Malice being able to do, like, one-card combos into a million things is very powerful, but if it's not consistent, it doesn't really do anything. Ryzeal being able to put out a smaller board more consistently over the course of multiple turns is what makes it so powerful as well, which means that, again, you kind of want to keep it at 40. And I don't think the Mulcharmies are necessarily worth keeping over, like, trying to keep your deck as low to 40, or, like, as close to 40 as possible. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to call it quits there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, a like is very much appreciated. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.